Hello everyone and welcome to another PvP video, and this is NLB Beyond Trials of Osiris gameplay, and this is on Asylum. Now this was my very first game of Monday, and I've been playing with randoms all weekend because I kind of drew the short straw when it came to my group wanting to play. We have like a group of 4 or 5, and usually there's one left out every week, and this week I got the short straw, so I was forced to play with randoms. And not that playing with randoms is a bad thing, but sometimes you get good teams, sometimes you get squeakers that like to just fly in there and get headshot. And you kind of just have to accept it because you're just doing it for the bounties. When I play with randoms, my first priority, of course, I'm going to give all my effort to go flawless. Of course, I'll never sit there and just not try. And I'll definitely try my hardest no matter what, but my priority is just complete the bounties, and it's not that big of a deal if we don't go flawless. Now, I actually made a big mistake in this opening round, is because I'm actually using solar grenades instead of firebolt grenades. And now, of course, I'm using Sunsinger because, of course, you gotta use the self-res in trials. It's almost mandatory. And I'm using No Land Beyond. And like I said, since I wasn't able to play with my, group of friends, I decided to try out No Land Beyond for the first time in trials. And I tried it out in 6v6 and I hated it. I absolutely hated No Land Beyond in 6v6. But I really do enjoy it in 3v3 in trials. Because, I mean, I had to it was a practice experience. And also, I got this really good sidearm along with it that gives me motion tracking, which basically let me try this. You know the Night Stalker, they have Keen Scout. It basically gives me Keen Scout whenever I get a kill, and also it performs better, gives me faster reload and speed and all that blah 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 when I am the last fire team member standing in a group. So I thought this was actually a really good sidearm to actually bring into trials, and it worked out pretty good. I was using a Havoc Pigeon that had Zen Moment, which was, I thought, pretty good there. I get a body shot. And I'll be talking about Nola and Beyond in a little bit. But once I got this sidearm, I thought maybe those two perks can replace the one good perk in Zen Moment. So I try to get a revive. I see a sniper there, and all I'm able to do is get a body shot. No Land Beyond isn't interesting. The reason I'm using it, obviously, was because I wanted to get some practice in, and also it's the only sniper rifle in the game, with opposed to Icebreaker. It's the only year 2 sniper rifle, let's say, that actually gives me ammo starting off, and there I get a nice triple kill, even though it wasn't official. I mean, I felt it was pretty good, and I even got sidearm, the one where you have to kill 3 people with sidearm in 1 life, the sidekick award, which actually I don't get at all. In fact, this weekend was the only time I actually got that, first time I got that badge, whatever you want to call it, or medal, in my entire time playing Destiny, because I just don't use sidearms, except when I'm using No Land Beyond. So I already got my self-res up. Now this was the first match of the day, Monday, so these guys weren't too good. I mean, no disrespect for them, they tried their best, but I kind of knew how to counter them, and they kind of just sat here and hid, and I was able to get some snipes on them. And once again, I can't believe that's not a headshot, and it's only a body shot. So it's kind of annoying with No Land Beyond because it doesn't zoom in at all. And I kind of like that actually because it lets me see the field much better as a sniper. And I kind of what I started missing shots with it at first. I decided, okay, when the head's in that little big circle, shoot. That basically was my strategy. And sometimes I got, neck shots, and sometimes I got sometimes I got headshots. Now I noticed none of them are coming. I think my teammate did a festive havoc, and then I see him coming in. Now I never used sidearms, and until obviously today, and also my friend told me that they have a faster time to kill than hand cannons. At first, I thought that was ridiculous, and then I actually saw one with the Iron Banner sidearm absolutely demolish me as fast as the last word. And then I decided to actually try. Now, I like how I did use firebolts here. And I can't believe I actually didn't kill him at half health. And even if he was healing, it doesn't matter. Now, I see him. He gets the res. And he didn't get a shield for some reason. And then my teammates able to clean him up with a shotgun and me with Sunstrike, which I felt pretty good. And there I get another 2 kills. And I've actually not died yet, which I'm glad. My strategy for Asylum was I would try to use No Land Beyond for the first couple of rounds. And if it continued to where I was successful in No Land Beyond sidearm, I would continue with it. If I wasn't, like if I was getting out sniped by Icebreaker, I would decide, okay, I can't do that anymore. I'm going to go and try a new strategy, which would be either Bad Juju or Mida in shotgun. I do have a conspiracy theory with enhanced range when aiming down sights, so that kind of gives me a good amount of range to play around with, and I've gotten some nice kills with it during this weekend. And so my main strategy was if they're sniping, I would use Mida and shotgun and make them have to come in if they was in a point where they might be going to snipe me. If I was in their line of sight, I could shoot them with Mida and stagger them. Now that's not a good strategy to rely on at all. Don't That's not a good strategy to rely on at all. And I would use Bad Juju if they was rushing because I think it's a great PvP, a pulse rifle, auto fire, and I was able to maybe take them down quickly and efficiently before they was able to get them. But sometimes I actually use No Land Beyond against shotgunners, and I struggled big time, and I was actually a detriment to my team more than a help. So once again, I used this sidearm here, and I kind of was a dumb decision. Now, I get this guy, self-res, he kills, and then this guy gets me. Now, I immediately go for the res, and I get res, and I got melted immediately. Immediately. And I actually realized I actually didn't get to res on that guy. That guy self-resed, and even though, I mean, maybe I could have called it out, but it was a little disappointing he used his res while I just resed. And I mean, we just got melted. I don't know if there was a grenade or what. I mean, my health with Radiance was cut from 100% down to 15% in a millisecond. And I don't know if this exactly what could have possibly took me down that quickly. With the exception, he must have gotten a shotgun on me. So I have a teammate killed already. I go for the revive. Now I go for the Okay, apparently I didn't go for the revive. Way to be a team player on my part. So, get a nice little headshot there. And once again, I don't know what he was trying to do. Got flame shield. Now this guy self-reses. And I try laying him down with my star arm. And I run out of ammo. And then I just go to res my teammate. I go to a nice firebolt grenade. And I finish him off with my sidearm. And we won. So it was an interesting week. There were some good teams. There were some bad teams. There were some squeakers who wanted to go in line of sight all the time and get sniped immediately. But I still had it still was an interesting experience, and I did enjoy playing No Land Beyond. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye.